Autumn photography can be really hard. I mean, what are the chances that you, your model or your friends, the weather, like the sun coming through the clouds, and the color of the leaves are all going to come together at once exactly when you want to shoot? And because it can be so tricky to make all of that work, I'm going to show you how you can turn your summer photos into autumn photos in Lightroom. What's up, my friends? My name is Chris, and today I'll show you how you can turn summer photos like this into autumn photos looking like this. And if you feel like you don't have the time to edit all of these little details yourself, then I'll be adding a link to my presets in the description below, but more about that later. Let's jump into Lightroom. So we're now in Lightroom. I'm in Lightroom Classic. We can easily follow along and do this in Lightroom CC if you'd like to. How about we start with this very posy photo of myself. We'll jump into the develop module. As you can see, this is already an edited image. I've already changed some settings in here. That doesn't matter though, it's fine. We're gonna scroll down to the hue, saturation, and luminance module right here. And what we're gonna change is just the greens and the yellows mainly. As you can see, I've already changed the yellows a bit in this photo, but if I reset it, double click on yellow, it's gonna jump back to the middle. You can already see that it's a lot greener. So putting the yellows to the right is gonna make it more green. Pulling it to the left is gonna make it more orangey red. Well, let's start with the greens. Let's pull the greens all the way to the left. There you go. I mean, it's already looking like autumn. We're also gonna pull the yellows towards the left. I actually like it when it's all the way too. Sort of more reddish, wherever there's more yellow in the image. So my skin tones are gonna be on the orange and red dial. So if you can see, if I reset the reds, double click, and the orange, double click, you're gonna see that my skin almost blends in with the color of the leaves. That's why I've pulled it more to the left. Sort of trying to make my skin a little bit more reddish, just to pop. You can also work a little bit with the aqua. You can probably see that there's, it's kind of hard to see, but it's affecting some of the leaves in this area. So I mean, depending on the photo you're working with, this might be something you want to do. It's also a good idea to jump down to the saturation. See whatever works for you. I mean, oversaturated photos are rarely nice, but I mean, try to find a sweet spot. I guess a lot of saturation would be, you know, peak autumn, and then sort of the closer you get to winter, the more desaturated you'd want to be. And then luminance is, of course, how bright or dark you want these colors to be. As you can see, I've changed these to be more on the bright side. I mean, autumn colors tend to be very bright in the sunlight, so. But I mean, it's all about finding whatever you like. We can actually leave this right here. I mean, it's as easy as that, really. Let's just do one more. We can try it on this one. This one's not edited. I'm just gonna go down and hit auto in the basics module. Just to make this image a little bit nicer to look at, since it wasn't edited before. As you can see in this one, all the hue, saturation, and luminance are unedited. Let's do the same as before. We'll just go into the green. Let's pull that all the way to the left. Already looking nice. The yellows. Whoa, this one's a little bit too crazy. Maybe halfway to make it not to make it too red. Nice. Let's jump down to luminance. Maybe we'll make the yellows and the greens a little bit brighter. I like that very much. Let's see the yellows. Maybe a little bit punchier. The greens, maybe desaturate them a little bit. Hit Y to do a comparison with the unedited photo. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? I think so. And we've barely done anything. I mean, now you can just keep on like doing the actual edit to your photo. You know, play with the curves, so on. But I like that. That was easy. Let's just reset this photo. You know, right click, go to settings and reset. I'm just gonna show you my 3 presets. They're pretty extreme, I think, but I like them. They're nice for like Instagram stuff. I use them a lot, although you'll probably need to go in and tweak them a little bit after you add them onto your photos. And if you'd like to buy these, there's a link in the description below. They have a price of just $2. It's more of a symbolic sum, really, and just helps me drink more coffee, I guess. Let's start with Autumn Cold. Like I said, it's pretty extreme, but it's definitely a look. If you end up using any of my presets, like I said, you probably want to go in and tweak the settings a little bit because they might be, like I said, pretty extreme. So you probably want to go in there and make sure they fit your photo. Like for photos like this, I would probably use Autumn Portrait instead. It's a little bit more discreet. The skin tones are much nicer, and it's a little bit more desaturated. I also have Autumn Fade, also pretty extreme, but might work in certain cases. Like I said, go in and play with it if you buy it, and see whatever you can come up with. I've used these for portraits like this. Let's see, I'll just add this one on here too. The Autumn Portrait. I've used them for landscape photos like this. Let's see if any one of these fits. There you go. Let's do this one. Like with this one, for example, you might want to go in and adjust the whites to bring the sky back out again. You see that's coming back right now. Maybe go into the blues, pull the luminance down, maybe even pull the saturation up. So after adding these presets, you might want to do things like this, just to make sure they fit your photo perfectly. Now here's another one. I would use the Autumn Portrait on this one as well. And it works pretty nice straight away. This one right here, let's see, fade. Maybe too extreme. Cold. Sure, why not? But like I said, play with it a little bit. Pull down the shadows. Maybe not as faded. Pull down the blues again. Maybe there's something in the sky. There you go, we got some color. The aguas, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to support the channel, buying these $2 presets, it's a good way to do it. And if not, you know how to do it yourself now, so you don't really need these presets, do you? Thank you very much for checking out this video. Please feel free to leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed this video or found it useful in any way. And if you do end up using any of my presets, thank you very much. And feel free to tag me on Instagram @ChrisJohnson so I can see your photos. I think I might do a similar tutorial, but for video in Premiere Pro, how to turn summer videos into autumn videos. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know below. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.